join us out here.
Adam from Alaska cut the cord here, and well, it is the season. Time to get the snow machines ready to move. This older Summit here, I just picked it up here this fall. I've never run it. I was told that it runs fine. It's got pretty low miles on it, so I hope so. I know the thumb throttles broke off. The guy I got it from, his kid tried to loosen it up with a hammer, so it turns out that's what happens. So I'll have to order one of those this week, but ooh, this is a mess. All covered with this hard, crusty snow, with a cover that's not even the right cover, but at least I got something on there. So let's try to get this uncovered and yeah, see if we can move it. Well, that is amazing. I really didn't think that thing would just start right up like that, but I think I'm gonna bring it in the shop and warm it up, because it sat out here and I should have had it jacked up. Next year it'll be on a trailer, but it sat out here and got snowed on and rained on. Well, it had a cover, but then the flood came through and the track was underwater, so I want to make sure that all the bogies are okay on it. But yeah, I'll bring it around and try to put it in the shed. Fit? I'm really not sure. I never measured it. Okay, looks like I better move some stuff. Woo. He fits. Not by much, but it fits. And I got an inch or so up front here where she hits, but it actually fits. Cool. So we'll get it warmed up and cleaned up. That one trip that we took it on, I don't have a salt shield on my trailer, and it was starting to warm up. It was spring, and the snow machine just got completely covered with crap. So I want to get it warmed up and cleaned up here, really go through it good, make sure I didn't hurt anything. And I want to make sure all that stuff is off so it doesn't rust. So, cool. Well, that's one. I have no idea on this old Summit. It hasn't been run for probably 2 years. So, the reason I'm pushing so hard to try to get both of these going today is that tomorrow it's only going to be a high of 10, and then next week it's going to be high in the single digits. So, trying to at least get them mobile so that I can get to working on them. But this one there is no electric start. It's just pull start, and it's quite a pull. But I'm going to pull the plugs and put a little bit of gas down there, right down the hole, and see if it'll start like that, and then I can put the belt on it, see if it moves. I don't know, maybe it'll work. Let's see what happens. Don't know if you can see that, but these plugs are not so hot. I'm gonna pull them both, because that plug is completely fouled out and full of oil. That's weird. I don't know if you can see this, but these plugs are so fouled out, I don't know if there's a chance that even runs. I can see if I get some spark here, I guess. Thought it might have actually kind of fired there, but these plugs are so bad that I'm not even gonna try anymore. I'm gonna go in town, see if I can get a couple of new ones, because these are just awful. So, okay, we're gonna do that. Well, I'm gonna try it one last time. It's probably not gonna work, but I put a new set of plugs in it, and I'm gonna dump a little gas down the cylinders. We'll see if it goes. I don't think it's gonna. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna try to use the other snow machine to pull it around to the shop. So let's give her one last shot. Nope.
Nothing?
Nothing. Oh, that's a lot to pull over. Okay, so we brought the VK 540 in. We got it all cleaned up and nice. There's a couple of things I want to do, but I'm not quite ready yet. One is I'm going to be installing this style hitch. You put this hitch on and then you put a pin through here so this can't move. The only problem is, as soon as I put this hitch on, I can't use my sled anymore because that's meant for the pin style. So I have to figure out how I'm going to modify that first. So meanwhile, the other snow machine, the old Summit, I cannot get it to start. I know the carbs have been gone through, but then it sat for another couple years, so it won't start. So we're going to take the VK out, and we're going to try to tow that up to here. And hopefully we can push it in the shed, because I haven't come up with that solution yet. And then it only took about 1 year, but I finally got the cover for the VK. So welcome to Alaska, where it takes a year to get anything. But we'll get this out, we'll get this stuff moved around, and then I will cover it with the new Yamaha cover. So let's go have some fun. Sarcasm everywhere. Okay, well, we got it in. This is like a 2000 or 99 Skidoo Summit X670. It's only got I can't read it.
Some miles on it?
Like 2,000 miles on it. I guess it ran great, but then the guy who had it, his kids never wanted to ride it because it was too much for them, and it sat for like 2 years. So typically when that happens, you'll have to pull the carbs off and go through it, which I want to do anyway. Let's get it warmed up and get it running. And I want to make sure that it runs good before we take it off up on the top of Bald Mountain or something and find out it doesn't work. So it's going to be this week's project. And I had it firing yesterday. It's just, it wouldn't.
It's only, what, 10, 15 degrees colder than it was yesterday.
Oh, it's more than that.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's It's about 5 below right now, and we woke up to like 10 below, so let's get it all figured out inside here. Got new plugs for it and all that stuff, so. But I want to check the antifreeze, and because this is liquid cooled where the VK is just air cooled. So I want to make sure all that's right. I mean, I see a lot of new things on it. I see new gaskets. Looks like all the fuel lines and stuff are new. The power valves are new. I've never driven one of these, but it's got like 1.5 inch lugs on it. The track looks like new. So yeah, let's figure it out. The season's here. Hey folks, this is Adam from Alaska Cut the Cord, and as you saw in the video here, we brought this old snow machine in the shop with the hopes of getting it up and running and being a reliable sled. But I gotta level with you. I'm not a huge fan of old snow machines. I just am not. They've gotten a whole lot better and a lot more reliable. And if I don't trust Phyllis on this sled for a 200-mile round trip, then I'm not even going to use it for a snow machine. So I found some issues with it. Apparently it had caught fire at one time, melted a bunch of wires. There's actual speaker wire used to replace those wires, and I'm just not going to deal with it. So as you've noticed on this channel, we like to build projects. There's projects we always want to do. And there's one that I've wanted to do for a long time that would make stuff kind of a little bit more fun and usable around here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this old snow machine and more or less remove the front half, sell it all, and I'm going to build an actual snow dog. If you haven't seen them, check them out on YouTube. They're really awesome. It's pretty much using the tunnel and the track with a 4-stroke motor on it that can be used from pulling people, pulling logs, pulling all kinds of stuff. The track and the undercarriage on this machine is in really good shape. So I think this will be an excellent opportunity to do just that. I think I've got a motor located already. Got to order a few parts off Amazon, and we can get to building this. So the next video you're going to see is the tear down of this machine, and we're going to get it down to just what we need, and that way we can plan our bill of materials and we can get to building that project. But there's a lot of projects going on here with Alaska Cut the Cord. As you can see there, we've got the Rokon sitting, and that thing's got to get going. I've got another one that's going to be pretty awesome, I think, a waste oil burner. And yeah, it's winter here in Alaska. It's going to snow all week, so I should have some time in the shop to get going on this. So thank you to our subscribers. We like every single one of you. I mean, all of your comments. I try to get back to them as quickly as I can. And thank you very much. If this is the kind of content you like, definitely comment below and let me and Phyllis know, and we will continue to fill this channel with just that. So without further ado, love you, bye.